hope the microphone is on. I hope it's on. But yeah, this is the trade I'm looking for. News is about to drop in a minute. I'm not gonna get in from there, but that's like my point of interest for like where I want price to go for me to then go into like lower time frames to go see. It's about to drop in about 19 seconds. So I'm hoping for price to just come up in here. And then I'll look for sells. Same thing with AU. Alright. Okay, selling. Fair enough. If it doesn't come in here, then I just have to sit on my hands. We could get something like this into here, into like that. We could do. Or this is just a high forming and we're actually gonna take out these lows. But then for me, this doesn't even. It's just an extension of like this range. I'm maybe looking for it to come into here and rebound. Maybe AU might just break completely, but then it hasn't really, it hasn't shown any like highs or wanting to go up. So I could still just wait for the retracement. And all right. So yesterday I said I needed a price. Well, I think it was at this point. So price came down in here. I said I needed it to go higher to come into this box so that I could start looking for some sells. And that is currently happening, but it's happened at a time that's just not in my session. So I can't really do nothing about it. I just have to wait another waiting day. So yeah, and the same news happened with AU. So I didn't have this box. This is just me just doing stuff. Yeah, but I needed it to take London highs in this session, and news just fell. I was hoping for news to take price higher. Same thing with GU, but news is just selling, and it's going the right way with all my points of interest. It's just not at my time. You know what I'm saying? Just not the right time for me. So we wait. You think you can get a 1 to 3 trade? What are you trying to get that now? Oh, but I believe that's very possible. That sort of trade. So cool with Norbert right now, and he's basically saying from this box here, he has it drawn slightly different, but it's pretty much this. From this box there, he's gonna look for maybe a 1 to 3, probably an entry on the 1 minute going back up. But yeah, bro, I think that sort of trade could be very likely. To be honest. Okay, so I'm recording again. We just had 3 p.m. news. 3 p.m. news. That's not the right day. 3 p.m. news USD hasn't really caused much of a move, but what I was really looking for today was price to come up to this line here. Because yesterday price came all the way up to this point in the fair value gap, so that closes the fair value gap for us. For the next day, it popped into it and it started falling. And then I kind of needed to pop into it now again for me to take any sales. It's kind of just been the story of the week, to be honest. But I had these markups. Yeah, I've had these markups from Wednesday, Thursday, which is yesterday. And now I have something similar. To the sort of area to hopefully pop into here, maybe even take these highs for like just a Judas, maybe up into these sort of like area here, and then I can take a sell, maybe. But right now, it's not really looking good. AU, on the other hand, do this the other way around. So we have this for the fib. What happened on AU on the 4 hour? We had a break of our structure going upwards. So now our range is here. Here is the 50% of this range that I like to draw out. And it's also below London low. So if price can come below London, tap into this area here, and I can see some nice movement upwards, I could take a trade for AU. I know it's Friday, but I don't think that stops us from taking the trade. If the trade is right, the trade is right. If the trade is wrong, the trade is wrong. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm taking the trade every time the trade comes. That's the plan. Yo. I did an update on what I was looking for. I did a pre-market before I got into the market, but turns out I'm muting my computer, so there's no volume there. There's no volume. Can't really hear nothing, so I'm just kind of do it again. So at this point, we've come a bit more into the box that I've been looking for from last week, and then at this point we took some liquidity here, and then we had a fair value gap happen right here, and then I got in on my entry literally right here, literally right there for 7233. Looking for 1 to 3. Price nearly took me out, literally missed being by like 3 pipettes, and then it just started dumping. I was literally asleep for this little part that happened. I slept around here and then woke up and I was like here, and I was like, whoa, shit, nearly got taken out, but it didn't take me out. Spread didn't even fuck me over today either, so it was like, it's pretty decent. And then now we've just fallen. I'm waiting for it to get to here. I thought maybe we could come to this area before the close of today, before 10 p.m., but right now I'm kind of just highly doubting it. And if we're probably going to see a move, maybe it will happen in like Asia. We'll just keep going for sells. But yeah, that's the trade I'm in. This is what it's looking like. I'm just sort of drawing out boxes just to sort of like manage my trade, just to see where it's likely to keep selling from. I had this whole area, this fair value gap, where I was looking for price to retrace into and then fall from, which is what we are kind of seeing here. And we can go down to lower time frames where we see this sort of thing happening. And then there isn't a fair value gap, but 50% equilibrium mark. We go into the 1 minute, see some fair value gaps, tap into it, look at that. It's just rejecting. I'm hoping from here it can just stay falling. But one thing I have just been noticing, obviously, is just maybe I should start looking for my entries on the 1 minute, just because you're in and out faster, you know. Just because I've had a sweep here, I would class this as a break of structure here. What's the highest fair value gap? It's here. I'll take the high here, 1 to 3s, and I'm done for the day, you know. And that would have happened by 3 o'clock. But obviously, I'm swinging it a little bit, so we end up here, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna have to wait out. Yeah, that's the trade I'm in. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. The whole point is to target these lows, these lows, these lows, these lows, these lows. Alright guys, so I've just realized something I did wrong in the day. I guess me not trading for a week made me that little bit rusty in my execution. Just that little bit rusty. I'll explain how. So everything went right in terms of placement of the trades, but the problem was my stop loss. So because my stop loss was wrong, my take profit was wrong. On GU, I enter quite low in the market, like in the range, I would say. So I'll wait for that liquidity, and as soon as it shows me that FEG, I want to get in pretty much as soon as I get the opportunity. So because of that, I decided for GU, I will give it a 15 pip stop loss just to give it some breathing room. AU, I give it 10 pips because AU just doesn't move as much as GU. It's just less volatile. So GU, I have it as 15 pips. But earlier today, I placed my positions and I had it on here as 10 pips. It went in my favor today, but I made a very big mistake. Because that could have burnt me there. You saw how close it was to my stop loss. I was actually kind of wondering, like, why am I about to take profit so early? Usually, maybe I'll have to wait a day. And I was thinking today there was no news, so there's nothing to really make it go to my TP so quick. And I was just starting to look at the trade, and I was like, something's not right here. I was looking at it, I just thought, oh shit, stop loss. My stop loss is too small. In this instance, I didn't get stopped out. Thank God. That's just great, but I've cut all my positions to make it just accurate to the stop loss to take profit. I've increased my take profit because my stop loss goes up, my take profit goes up, So it's still 1 to 3, but it has to go up. So I doubt we're gonna get anything from price tonight then, because I was gonna stay up just to watch it, just to see how it goes. But I doubt I would really need to. We're kind of in this range now. To be fair, what I predicted on the other pre-market video, which is kind of bullshit, I didn't. So okay, I'll explain now. So I was saying throughout the week, we've had this sort of uptrend that we've been going through, and it's just been moving very cleanly with the sessions, but just not in the direction that I want to go. So it's moving very clean on an hourly market structure type of thing, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking on the 4 hourly. So I'm looking for this whole range here that's come down, come here. Now I can sell off again. Right, but it just hasn't moved in my time until today, and it's been following this, and I've been calling them out in the previous videos. I was saying, okay, it's gonna reverse here, go up, and I was just calling them out, right? And I said that I think today the same sort of thing could actually happen, but what we will look for is, let me take some markings off so I can explain this. Yeah, I need to set new limits. Okay. So we have this sort of thing happening here. I want to see something like maybe that for London and then to like New York type of thing. Unless he just wants to completely fall from here. But this is what I would like to really see. And then we start seeing some like real decline down here. At least something. Maybe fill these gaps. And if it wants to shoot back up, it can shoot back up after that. But I want to get some sales in here. AU on the other hand, and I don't think it's a problem to trade um, opposite directions on uncorrelated pairs. For me, I do them as individual backtesting. I don't merge them to see whether they're going well on the same days and same times, and I don't really care if that's going to increase my win rate like some people say, because I don't really feel like it would. I've done a lot of like testing, and it's like for like each market is its own market, and even though they're correlated, sometimes they move differently, and you can still find structure in that difference. What I'm saying. Hey guys, I say guys, yo, it's 7:20. I adjusted my limits for the trade, and the trade lost. It retraced completely, pretty much from it just being in this range. I was looking for like just a break of it, a whole reversal, you know. Well, that's fine. We look for the next trade. Um, if we're gonna look for some more sells in GU, I'm looking for New York to go above London. New York above London. Okay, so we've been shagged. Yeah. Alright, cool. So as I've been, following price and just been calling out these prices, I get stopped out of my trade. I'm basically liquidity for London session, and then it just plummets. It just falls all the way down. It's like that's wild. Like, just take me out and just do the trade I needed. The sell I've been waiting for from last week. This is the move that we've been waiting for. It just didn't happen in our time. The same thing with AU. This is the move we were looking for. Just didn't happen in our time. Just didn't happen in our time window. But there's still opportunity to get into some of these trades. For example, AU looks like it's really pushing down. So I may be looking for some buys in AU if it gets low enough. In GU, I can't imagine it dropping all the way down here today, especially with no news. Like this is the work of pretty much a yellow folder. So I'm saying that, oh yeah, I'm sorry, orange folder. So I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get that much out of it. So what I would be looking for maybe we should get to sales tomorrow. I need something like this to happen, where it's like London hopefully rises up. We get maybe an entry into this fair value gap here, and then just just fall from here. Just to keep the streak going of me just calling out my levels and what I'm looking for in price. For A today, I was looking for price to come below London, but that's just not going to happen. Sorry, so there's nothing to trade on AU. With GU, I was waiting for price to come above London here, and it did, and now I'm in some sells currently. If you know what I mean, some sells. These are some stats for some strategy I'm testing. I'm not Um, yeah, because obviously I'm looking for sales like I have been for the past like 2 weeks. We came over London and I was looking for the reversal. Uh, Tagged over here and it fell. Um, there's a 1 minute entry that I've been testing, and this is where the trade would have been, and this would have been where I would have finished just the trade. Um, yeah, yeah, looking for sales. I'm currently in the trade that's running the big trade right now. Alright, these are what my trades are looking like right now. This is how we're ending the day. What I've noticed recently, if I hold a trade overnight, obviously this one flipping on me, even though I what I'm about to say. When I hold a trade overnight, I feel more confident that we're going to win. Like it's going to just keep going that way. And then we get into the New York session. When we get into the New York session, I feel safer. That's when things tend to move a bit more smooth. London tends to reverse on me usually, and then I'll hold the trade, and then overnight, like here, at some point next morning, overnight, just start falling. That right there is nice. And that's what I'm hoping for this trade. Yeah, this is my trade right now. Here, we've been looking for this, for these sells. This is what we had yesterday, the BS. And then they just fell. This pissed me off. This move. Yeah, it's annoying. Now I'm just like, okay, well, but now this one would be nice. We could look for something like this because this is really what we want to happen, but I'm fine if I want to three. I don't need the full move. I just need part of it. The hourly, it's gone past every hourly like fair value gap we have. So after that, we have a rule that after it goes past London, that's when we're looking for ourselves. Here, didn't go past London, that's why we didn't get into any sales here. Today, went past London. And this line that I have here is actually the highest point of this range where there's like a 15-minute fair value gap. Like this whole thing here. And it fills up to the whole rest of the part range. It to it like that. To pretty much to the pip. Not to the pip, obviously, because you can see the wick and this, but look at that. It's just tag and go. We just tag and okay, so we're back Thursday. It's currently 5 p.m. The New York session has passed. Um, in New York today, I was going to, if I was looking for any more GU sales, I needed price to come above London, London high. That didn't happen, so we just having pretty much like just a runner on our earlier position. For me, risk is still on. Risk is on always. I don't do partials. I don't do break even. I do 1 to 3 or nothing. Because I've had scenarios where price comes all the way back to my entry, all of a sudden I break even and I'm not even in the trade no more. And it goes away. It goes away from me. It's just like I'm not doing that. That's what I'm saying. That's ridiculous. I think for me, anyways, I just can't handle that. Yeah, I don't do trading stops. None of that. I don't do none of that. It's just 1 to 3, keep the risk on TP or SL. You know, that's just how it is. But yeah, you have this trade currently running. Um, we drew that box out earlier yesterday. Got some nice sales there. Like I've been really drawing things out, and like prices really just been like flowing to them type of thing. And it's like it's as if I'm just like being like ping ponging price. It's like there's a podcast by Ali Khan that I was watching, and not watching, I was listening to it. It's a podcast, and he talks about how when he's just going through price action, he's just going through, it's just ping ponging from here to here to here, but he's only looking for his exact setup, you know. And it's like that's kind of like what I'm seeing now, you know. So it's just very wild to me because it's nice. It's nice to normally just see this flow because when I'm back testing, I don't really come into these sort of like intricate details. Back testing is just very ABC, but like when I'm watching price action every day, kind of just flowing through it and seeing how things are just blending, it's nice to see. It's almost reassuring, you know. That's the thing. It's almost reassuring. Like you're actually calling up price. Like your slide code. Like I'm not calling up price in terms of like I'm saying it's going to 1.23. I could, to be fair, I really could. But like I'm drawing out boxes. I'm seeing price come to certain levels. I'm thinking, okay, cool. Could probably see a drop from here. And I'll see a drop. Of course, we missed this, but if she takes us out, London high takes out. It's the higher than this previous candles or previous day in London session falls and just falls the rest of the day. Like, I don't know. Calling this shit out is crazy. But yeah, this is my real entry. This is what I'm looking for. We're currently at the lowest point of it. Obviously, I'm still very wary because it's TP or SL. If price wants to, we can literally just flip from here. Here and just flip, and it's like, whoa, oh no. But I'm looking for it to come to like literally the last point. And then if we go into the 5 minute, I see it's even like deeper. I'm saying like down like here. So if it's gonna come into this, maybe even drop even further into like here type of areas. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing on the hourly anyways. Yeah. AU need AU to take London lows, which is actually nearly there. 710. 710. AU just hasn't really flowed just the way I wanted it in terms of time. Like it came into the 50 here and then just shot, but just not in my time. You know what I'm saying? And I think the same thing happened here at some point. No. I had yeah. I remember this bullshit. It just didn't retrace for me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't retrace. I needed it just to retrace back down to my entry where it didn't. It tagged me out just like GU and then went in my direction. But it is what it is. We needed to take London lows. I don't know if it's going to do that. And it's a bank holiday on 8 in Australia today. GJ. There's nothing on DJ. DJ either needs to come back in literally in this box or take out a high. Either way, we're waiting for DJ. This is the box. AU. Yes. All right. It's back. It's Friday. Friday 1:35. News just happened. And yeah, today was going somewhat smoothly from when I woke up, where I saw where price was by the time I woke up. I woke up around 5. And we were down here, and I thought, okay, that's cool. I remember when it was here. I remember that. And I was like, okay, looks like we're running to TP in London. I was like estimating, oh, maybe I can do it by like 10. But obviously, Price had different ideas. It took the low of the previous day and decided it's going to sweep everything. All the structure I had going downwards. But obviously, my bias is not going to change. My bias obviously does not change. I'm still looking for my sells. And what has actually happened now is Price has taken our London highs, which is what we need for criteria right now for us to get into some sells. It's been a bit strange. This range, it's not really strange, but it's just we've had to play in it and be in this trade for a very long time. It's like it's different. It's almost like unnerving, you know. But it's okay. It's nothing. We let it play out. Gonna let it play out the whole way. High, and it's taking out this low, and I'm really, really glad for that. Obviously, it doesn't look great here. Doesn't look great here because it's swept everything and it's left things behind. But I don't know. It's good that we have this 15-minute break. I think I like to see that. Okay, 7-5-5-2 low 4-3. Okay. No, this is not the fair value gap I need to take. Okay, that's fine. We need to wait just some time for that. AU, on the other hand, has nothing, pretty much. Like, AU obviously conflicts with my GU bias, but it doesn't really stop me from trading, you know. I traded. I'm ready to put a buy on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And leave that one as a sell. You see how it goes, right? Because you could even have an instance where while this sell is in drawdown, this buy hits TP and then it reverses. Like, that could happen. We don't know. So I'm gonna place all my trades, you know. I'm waiting for it to take out those lows, really and truly, or that low. And you're gonna take out London low. So there's nothing really to look at here. GJ hasn't really moved. It's just consolidating. It's either you're gonna come into that fair value gap or not, because I would have traded it off of this big one here, but 8-8. This is 8. 168. 188. Like, it's not part of the range, in my opinion. Anyways, come to GU. Yeah, nothing special. Nothing special. Nothing special to you right now. I would like for it to clear all. Something I've been testing. I took a trade the other day with it. It was a winning trade. It's hitting the same criteria again today. So, is it a winning trade or not? That's the question now. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm eating chin chin. Yeah, but I'm in. I'm looking for price to get here. Price kind of shot up quick, so I ended up getting in like I got in here. I don't mind to see that. I got in on my live, not my funded. I've been playing my funded with a certain way for the whole thing because with my funded, right? Not my funded. It's not funded. But my challenge. Sorry, I haven't got funded with it yet. Sorry, my challenge. With my funded challenge, it's like when everything was like very confusing and I was feeling like shit in October, in the end of October, things were just a bit messed up with my trading. I felt like I had it, but then I wasn't placing it well. I was having problems with like placing my trades and like executing properly, and that was really messing with me at the time. I feel like, and yeah, I then just structured it in a way where I don't really have to be in a screen every single day, and that's kind of like helped me. So looking at it from a bigger lens, really looking at it from a bigger lens, it's like it just takes off. It takes off a lot of the stress for me, and I was able to grow my account from -9% in drawdown. -9%. I've been on this account since September. So by October, beginning of November, beginning of November, my account was -9%, and the drawdown limit was 10. So I was literally on the verge, and then since then I've just grown it back. November came out of drawdown. December slow month ended with 2%. Okay, then January, early part of January, it passed phase one. And I was like, I even had opportunities to get phase two, but I fucked up. I fucked up with my executions. And I found out when I was doing some back testing for December that I messed up one trade in December that I could have got in, but I didn't place anything that day. Just one trade, but I'm calm with that. Yeah. And normally I'll get in on a 5 minute and I'll tend to be in a trade for maybe a day, two, maybe three. I've had periods where I've been in a trade for the same trade for like a week. And like a week and a couple of days, and I'm just thinking, fuck, it's just racking up swaps, and it's just like, oh, when is it gonna end? And some sort of like news comes in, and like, oh, great, it ends. That's how I kind of feel with the actual trade I'm in right now. That's the kind of like cycle or like period that it's in. But it's like I've now decided to come see how things are on the 1 minute, so that I can just get out of trades maybe earlier, maybe because what I've even noticed, some of my loser trades, they might go up 1%, give me 1%, and then it then flips and it's like, if I go look on the 1 minute, oh shit, there was a trade there I could have taken. So I'm saying, same thing with AU. I look, oh shit, there's actually a trade here I could take. Like, nah, I didn't have to miss it. I'm saying? And it's like, when we go with that, it's like, okay, let's just test it. Let's see how it goes. And I've tested a bit of it, but I'm also placing it on my live. Firstly, because I've tested a bit of it and I've seen it and it's nice and I have criterias already and rules. Secondly, just to know how it feels to be in a market properly on the 1 minute, get a feel for it while I'm trying to build this account. Just get a feel for it. Understand if this is something I want to do. Would I rather get in like this and deal with the stress of it like this, or would I rather deal with the stress of holding it for days? Because the trade I'm in currently, that I've been holding for a couple of days now, on that same day, I caught a 1 minute trade just like this, and I was out in like 8 minutes. I was literally at the top of that fall before, obviously, the spike up today. I was at the height of that fall, and I just caught them 8 minutes out. My 1 to 3 easy. You don't need more than 1 to 3. Well, I don't need for now. anyways, for now, just get my 1 to 3 and I'm out. That's where I messed up in one of my trades. I was up, but I was like, nah, this trade is the one that's gonna pass the funded account for me. And then it was like, it flipped on me, and it was just like, oh shit, I fucked up there, fucked up bad. But it's okay. We're here now, and I'm testing out this 1 minute. We just see how it works. But yeah, that was. Yo, back at it. This is what we got. I'm currently looking to get into sales on my challenge. I'm looking for some sales right now, just to get into some more. And on my live, this 1 minute trade is, well, it's nearly complete, but I don't take partials, none of that. So it could really just flip on me and actually not do anything here. So it was still very chill, very relaxed. This is nothing. But yeah, I'm waiting for another entry. It's gonna be a big trade. Right now, if he gets in here, I'm looking at 20 SL, 60 pips, 60 pips, take profit, 75 possibly as well. And if it does what I wanted to do before, if it closes out this first trade before it tags me in here, it's just gonna keep growing. um, all right, so it's by 20, 25, 25. Okay. Right now we are ready. 25. I prefer to put like a 2.3. 2.3. I tend to always go a bit less with my risk than actually what I need. Just so that I'm risking maybe just a little bit less. So I'm not actually risking 1%, but all right, I got in. Not long after I turned off the recording. And now we're just waiting. So we're gonna have a 20 pip SL. We have that 60 pip. So if this really comes this low and takes out this low, I think we'll hit our TP. But I think that's all like next week's news. But for now, we're in these 1 minute moves. This is what we're currently seeing. Oh shit, I'm recording. Yo, yo. So yep, this has happened. Waiting for TP on this big trade. Yo, yeah. So the trade that I took on Friday is about to be complete. My phone for what? Oh no. Oh yeah, can I have it, please? That's fine. Thank you. Yeah, the trade that I took on Friday is about to get taken out. I have Wawa in the background. I'm gonna post this on YouTube.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Where?
It's hearing our sound.
Oh.
But yeah. Yo, I'm not in that trade, but that's the type of 1 minute trade that I've been testing that I would want for GU right now. That's really going on right now. There would have been a trade here. I think it was here that would have been wrong for the 1 minute. And then the next trade would have been this one. So we see how this goes. For this, I want it to hit the 70%. But today's the last day of Jan. There's some catching up to do, I think, since the last time I I um I recorded, because I think I missed a day. So I didn't need to go into a game. I missed a day. That's that trade I'm kind of looking for here. We'll see if that plays on. We're seeing price come all the way back up. I think maybe just for another re-entry of this fair value gap, to be honest. As long as it doesn't take out the whole trade, I don't really care. It's just like that. That's what we're seeing. And there could be trades here. And for AU, 70% is what I was looking for. High. Don't want it to go past here. And we just want this. And we get that. Get out of the market. If. I don't know. I don't want to get in on my live, to be honest. But the other ones I got in, those were winners. So if this loses, I guess I made a good decision not to get in. AU out. That would have been one loss on the AU, one loss on GU, trading the 1 minute. Yeah, so we've gotten into GU and AU. Both sales got in here on AU. Both sales and never took out the red line. So we're still looking for sales. Yeah, we've got in fairly big trades, but there's news at 7. three red folders coming out at the same time. So not at the same time. Sorry, two coming at the same time. One more at 7:30. You could you could really cause some real big movement in the markets. You could cause some mad movements in the market. So just need to wait now. It's a waiting game. Trades I've gone perfect to plan. Now just wait for your turn. Just wait for your turn. But yeah, that's about it. Done for the day. Oh, what a beautiful trade. This is a mad trade to end Jan with. If this trade goes to TP, this is amazing. But these should be my funded trades. I could have been on a K right now and said, nah, I'm done. I want my K and my payout. But, oh well. They don't want to send me the account, is what it is. Imagine when I start recording, that's when it's retracing. And there's another news at 7:30. So in 30 minutes, this trade could really be done. Ah, yo, I love news. Oh, oh my days. I don't know what's going on over. How long can I keep doing this? It's getting scary. It's getting scary, bro. Yo, news. Oh, man. I'm telling you, watch till NFP. But I won't be able to get into trades for NFP. But yeah, I might have to miss NFP. NFP, me and NFP are boys for real. Me and all the news. For the past couple months now, for the past like 3 months, every single time, it's wild. I should be hopping into the 1 minute and doing stuff here, bro. I should be, yeah, everything's wrong. Nah, GJ, of course, GJ's chilling, but I've been waiting for GJ to drop the way it's been dropping now for a while. I still need it to drop some more. I have this box that I've been having GJ out for a minute. News at 30 went the opposite way and it's taken all of this out. Shit could possibly go left. But we hope. No. Just kind of just do this type of thing. We set our limits. So it should be okay. Here I was saying news has been going my way for the longest. Then you get one that just goes opposite you. It's like, great. You were meant to be my TP trade. Maybe it's good I haven't got my account yet. Gallagher is pushing up. It's about to. Our last trade of Jan is about to be a loss, guys. It's about to be a loss. It's about to be two losses. It's about to be two losses. Yeah, but I don't even know how this trade is trying to actually move, to be honest. I don't know if we're just in drawdown or if we're actually going to take losses. Because AU was lovely tap entry and ran. But now it's just completely violated all of that shit. It's messed up my Instagram post. I'm putting it back on and look at where it is. It's as if I'm doing some madness. This is crazy. The daily's gonna finish like low. it's gonna make the low of the day like now. Okay, GU has, AU will. And that would even take out that. Like, I might hit 160 on my live. I'm nearing it. That's cool. Damn, I might hit TP tonight. Fuck. I love that shit. This is it, man. Football and trades. For real.